Man, I went on a date with a guy the other day who was good at piano, so I thought he was going to be funny and interesting and artistic.
When did you go on a date with a guy?
The bone marrow.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry?
How did that convey all the information
because
that
everybody made fun of me because I was trying to be more feminine on a date. I got ball hair.
Oh, ball hair. That's a very different thing.
I hate that you guys don't know what that feels like.
Ball hair. We need a strike here.
It sucks. It really sucks. It's really hard. It's really hard every day. It's really hard every single day.
You meant ball hair. You didn't mean hair.
Good, Ian.
Ball hair.
Joke of the pod so far.
I meant testicle hair.
Yeah.
But I went on a date with a guy and everybody's like, don't be so dykey. And I was like, okay, I won't be dykey. And they ordered soup and I was like, I'm doing great. Soup is such
And you chugged it.
No, I didn't chug it.
Can you put it in a thermos?
And then, because I can't do salad because I do the goat thing. You know what I mean? When you're eating salad and you're like, to
roughage,
get
yeah.
I have a video of her doing it last night if you want to see it.
And then it's really disgusting. And then, so I was like,
oh,
soup
did you
is
eat
good.
those leftovers?
Some of them.
Ooh, okay.
And then I was like, well, if I get soup, I'll surely perish. I'll sit here and perish before this man. So then he was like, do you want anything else? And I said, I'll take the bone marrow, which I had it. I came back and Caitlin Plufo was like a bear. You ordered that like a bear. And then everybody made fun of me. But I didn't know bone marrow was so good, and I'm very iron deficient. I don't know if you can tell by the darkness in my face and the lightness at the same time.
Bone marrow.
So I started eating the bone marrow, and it nourished me to a whole new level.
What I want to know is, why did you think that the soup would put you in mortal danger?
Thank you.
What was the
because
threat?
when you said that, I did not know what you meant.
Because you ever think you don't get enough food that you'll faint and die?
You thought soup,
even though
just
you
the
have-
general.
I think if you don't finish the story, I'll faint. Why did we interrupt her? She was close. She was close.
So then, and he played piano and wasn't.
No, wait. No, it's your turn.
So then I ate the bone marrow really ravenously, like a dyke, and then I went
with a spoon, or did you
spoon.
eat it like? Then that's fine.
And
hold on, she said and what?
And I'm not going to go on a date for a while again
because of bone marrow.
That was. I'm so sorry to hear that. I thought maybe it was like, well, we bonded, me and this man, because I hid my masculine side through eating bone marrow.
No, I kept making jokes that he didn't understand, even though they were really funny.
Like what?
Like at one point, he accidentally put himself into the booth into the host booth. And he was like, I don't really know what's going on. And I was like, I think everybody knows that. I was like, I think everybody can see that. And I kept being like, just making jokes about people coming by, like the Italian mafia servers were saying stuff. And I would look at him and basically be like, this is insane. This feels nuts. And I would look at him and he would be part of the nuts world that I was living in. And I was like, this is futile.
I think I get where he's coming from.
Was he laughing at all at anything?
You're just like kind of communicating threats, and you're like,
yeah.
And you're like
mocking him.
Mocking him a little bit.
Mocking him and then going, you're part of the reality that I'm not involved in.
Everyone knows you're stupid. Everyone here can tell
That guy's
you're
in the
clueless.
mafia.
Why
guy's
didn't
a
he
hitman.
acknowledge
He's
how
gonna
funny it
kill
was
you.
that he accidentally pulled himself into the host booth?
It must be because he doesn't think women are funny.
That could be
Well,
it.
neither do I. So.
This guy sounds cruel.
you tried to soften things. You're like, hey, what do you have in a marrow? What do you have in the way of like
Will you
a
bring me
bone
a
I could
full
crack
femur?
open?
And then Jordan said, I'd like to see you again. How about tomorrow?
I knew it. I knew that was coming. I knew it.
He adjusted his posture.
I felt it, and I was like, surely.
Lock the gun.
There was a 45 degree.
Let that one go.
There was a shoulder rotation that indicated.
So-
But if I could say, what I would say is, if you're with a guy on a date who's making you feel like second guessy about your food choices, not the guy.
I
Not the guy
didn't
for
feel
you.
second guessy about it because of him. I felt because of everybody else at the cellar who was like, please do not eat like a wild boar.
Was
I
this
didn't
at
say
the
that
cellar?
to you. I didn't say that to you.
Everybody.
But then you ordered marrow.
Yeah, because if
which
you tell
is-
me not to do something, I do it. The N-word is really difficult for me all the time.
It is, dude.
Really
it's
hard.
bad.
The fuse is lit.
The fuse is lit.
Yeah.
So people said
Get that bleep button ready.
So
Have it
people
on
said
deck.
be dainty, and then the server was like, "Do you want anything else?" And I was like, "Bone marrow." But I also didn't know that it was going to be served into a full femur.
Do you have anything that comes in a tibia? Surely they must
Do you have anything that I can hunt and kill?
I'm
and
not
bring
that hungry
back?
now. Just
don't even open it. Let me crack it open. My bear meat, bear meat,
Soup out of skull.
I'm not that hungry. Just tendons for me, thank you.
Yeah. I'll just grizzle. Yeah. I know.
Lord.
It was like I ordered it off of the server's body. Like he walked by and I was like, "I'll take your bones, boy."
That must have been a nice restaurant, though. They don't serve bone marrow at many
best.
places.
And I
Manhattan
ended up paying
Tavern.
for it because I felt so guilty.
Oh, that is a
At
nice
tavern.
restaurant.
That's where you went.
So you were 5 feet from the cellar. That's why all that dialogue was on your mind.
Yeah.
All this
Yeah.
input from these people is
Well, and I
freshly-
ran away from the date as I always do, and I ran into the cellar, and they're like, "How did it go?" And I told them everything. But I always go on dates, and then I never see them again, and I'm like, "It's because I'm dumb and stupid and ugly and bad."
You're
But it's
not.
really because I don't like the person very much.
You're not.
Thank you.
Why did you think that the soup would put you in mortal danger?